Okay, so hello everyone, welcome to my video. So today we'll learn about a code which finds the maximum of three numbers provided as input. So let us try to understand the basic of this thing. So what was the thing? That it will find maximum of three numbers, the code, right? So if I write three numbers, 3, 2, 1. Here 3 is the maximum number, 1, 3, 2. Here 3 is the maximum number, and 1, 2, 3. Here 3 is the maximum. So there can be three conditions. I mean, look, if the first one have to be the maximum, it have to be bigger than the second one and the third one, right? If the second one has to be maximum, then if it has to be uh, bigger than 1 and 2, it means first one and the third one. If the third one has to be maximum, it has to be maximum than the first one and the second one. So the thing is right like this, right? Okay, so let's go to write the code. Hashtag include, oh sorry, caps on, oh, include hashtag image void name. Oh, okay, this is a C program. So int, we will take three numbers, n1, n2, and n3. Three numbers. So you will ask the user to give us the three numbers. So please enter the numbers one by one. Okay. So user will, okay, let's give a new line here, so it will work on the new line. Okay, so it will scan three numbers from the user. So these numbers are integers. The data type is integer, so we use percent d, percent d, percent d, percent d, and percent d. Okay, so uh, it will be n percent n 1, percent n 2, and percent n 3. Okay. Okay, so if we want to find the maximum of 3, we have already said we have three conditions. So first condition is n1 has to be bigger than n2, and nn has to be bigger than n3. Then my percent d is the maximum number, right? So what is the maximum here? If n1 is greater than n2 and n1 is greater than n3, so it means the n1 is the maximum, right? So we will write n1. Okay, let us copy this thing again and write our second equation or condition. Okay, now I am just making some changes. Okay, n3 n1. Now look at this. Did you get it? If n2 is greater than n3, here n2, if n2 is greater than n3 and n2 is greater than n1, so this is the maximum, right? So percent is the maximum and the value is n2. Okay, so what remains? We have got for n1, got for n2, only one thing remains. So we don't need to write any equation for this. We can just use else because only one equation remains. So just let me print like this. Else pressing D is the maximum number. Okay, so 2 and 3. Because if the two equations are not correct, right? If the two equations are not correct, it will go to the third because it will automatically be true. But one thing we have done here is a mistake is we didn't add in else, because if we don't use else, it will check this condition, and if it gets true, it will again check this condition. But if we use else, okay, if this condition is true, so it will just print this, and whenever it will find else, it is already true, so it will not go to the else part, right? So be careful whenever you use any condition. If for the first condition is already true and you want just this thing, uh, so the second thing you have to do is you have to add else. But if you want to check every condition, like if you want to check this condition, you want to check this condition, then you can remove the else. Okay. Okay, so much talk, let's just get the output. Okay, let me write the numbers one by one. First is region 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so what happened? 3 is the maximum number. We already know 3 is actually the maximum. If I write like this, 3, 2, 1, here 3 is the maximum. Whenever the code works fine, it gives me happiness. Now if I write 1, 3, 2, 3 is the maximum, because it is on the second position and it is greater than 1 and 2. So that's how the code works. I hope you guys have got the idea how is code working. If any kind of problems are there, please do let me know on comment section regarding this code. I will try to answer. So thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.